Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. We are in the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. The home field are the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Rockets with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll use the ground game here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Rockets come to the line in a hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Toledo.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. It's past the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Falcons looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught off the deflection. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Falcons looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, pass rush gets home. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left side. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my God. Gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for first down yardage. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
7, Air Force 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Falcons will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Burst out and more. He's still running. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Falcons. They were not going to catch him that time.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Offense facing 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Close to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. Just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Air Force. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to make a play here. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, what a grab! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Rockets will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rockets.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Moves left out of the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Falcons come up to the line in the hurry-up. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
He'll try a pass here. Grab by the receiver. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback still with the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Rockets starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. The 10. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Falcons. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught by the receiver. And the game just good enough for a first down.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The Rockets will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Rockets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep his scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Handoff to the single back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Toledo.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Touchdown, Toledo. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
Now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Air Force.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball, And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.